Well, welcome everyone. Sit back and relax. It's going to be a really great short show. Not very long. Don't worry because I know a lot of my supporters do have to go to work tomorrow. So, as everyone is coming in, I'd like to play a song for you. This is by Rise Official. And since we're talking about cruise liners and all those good things, I thought it was very apropos. This is called The Motion.
Girl, you're too bad, mind me, not wanna deal with you. You're too bad, mind me, not wanna deal with you. Hey, 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 yeah. Girl, you're way too fine, me, not can I deal with you? Set my eyes, I cannot take off, you can't look away. The way you're dancing, moving with grace just makes me move with haste. The way we grinding, pick up the pace. The way we grinding, pick up the pace. I think I'm losing patience, hey, cause I want you, I want you, I want you. We can leave out the club, you can come through. I can make all your dreams come true. Just let me know what you up to. Cause I want you, I want you, I want you. We can leave out the club, you can come through. I can make all your dreams come true. Hey, hey, the motion, the sweating, the exhale, the potion, the heartbeat that's heavy, emotion. Your lipstick, your smooth skin, your lotion. Yeah, okay. Baby, the way we create is an ocean. Now follow me, yeah. Girl, don't be scared. No, I don't bite, but I squeeze tight. But then I see you like, but then I see you like, yeah. I ain't tryna read your future, I'm just tryna see what you on. Baby, when you leave, what you doing? I'm just tryna go where you going. Tryna get more than I did on the dance floor. No games, had me moving patient, now I'm moving with a sprint. Though you caught me looking, all I needed was a squint. Girl, you're too bad, mind me, I need to go repent. Yeah, trap it for me, dip and shake. Then hit rewind, press replay. I won't let you get T-way. Drop it for me, dip and shake. Then hit rewind and press replay. I won't let you get away. Cause I want you, I want you, I want you. You can leave out the club, you can come through. I can make all your dreams come true. Just let me know what you up to. Cause I want you, I want you, I want you. You can leave out the club, you can come through. I can make all your dreams come true. Hey, the motion, the sweating, the exhale, the potion, the heartbeat that's heavy, emotion, your lipstick, your smooth skin, your lotion. And baby, the way we create is an ocean. Now follow me, yeah. Girl, don't be scared. No, I don't bite, but I squeeze tight. But that's in your life. But that's in your life. That's in your life. Trap it for me, dip and shake. Then hit rewind, press replay. I won't let you get away. Drop it for me, dip and shake. Then hit rewind and press replay. I won't let you get away. Cause I want you, 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 I want you.
Well, that was Rise Official, everybody. Rise Official. I hope you enjoyed that. I love all of the artists. They are really great, you guys. What? You know what you came for. You came for. Let me turn this down. Hold on. That backbeat. Okay, so we're talking about travel. And I should be on my other channel, multi-streaming right now as well. I've got to tell you a funny story, first of all, okay? We're going to get into what you need to know when you're traveling. So, when I came back from my last cruise, I had forgotten a very important document. See, when you go on cruises and other things, you need usually two forms of ID. Well, one was a birth certificate because I couldn't find my passport. So I had my regular driver's license and I had my birth certificate. But I had forgotten it in the cabin. So, as you're coming off the boat and they're checking to make sure that you're legal and so forth, all I had was my license. I said, "Oh gosh, I must have forgotten my birth certificate." And I didn't think anything of it. And do you know, they held me, they held me there. They held me there for, gosh, I'm going to say about 30 minutes. Literally 30 minutes. Finally, they started asking me personal questions, my mother's maiden name and so on and so forth. Well, I guess the databases are databasing. And so they found my information and they knew that it was me. So they let me in. Can you imagine being stuck and you can't leave? Wow, that was kind of scary, you guys. But we're going to talk, and I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because that's going to come later on the Travel Channel. But like I said, there are a few things that you need to know, especially. Hmm. Real IDs. Real IDs are going to be needed very soon. If you do not know about that, please go to your Department of Motor Vehicles. They're saying that the old licenses, you're not going to be able to travel domestically with those. You're going to have to use your real ID. And that has a different symbol for every state. I think ours is some type of animal, wildebeest. I don't know, but I'm going to be checking into that. There are a few things, like I said, the real ID. They're going to have different symbols on them. This is what it does include and what it doesn't include. All right. So, of course, you're going to need a driver's license or you're going to need your state ID plus a passport or some type of, some type of thing besides just your driver's license. Okay, so make sure whatever you do, because I had to run that day that I was getting on the plane to get my birth certificate because I hadn't had it in years. I didn't need it, but that's what I did because I couldn't find my my passport. Here are a few things that you might not know, and this is hilarious. Spirit, I will never go on you again. Well, my daughter paid for the trip, and of course, she was on a budget, right? So she was trying to save a little cash, and so she booked us on Spirit. Bad idea. Bad idea. The weather was perfect from Chicago to Miami, but we did not get on a plane. We were supposed to leave out that night. We did not get on a plane until the next morning. And instead of going to Florida, we had to go to, where was it? Atlanta, I believe. We had to go to Atlanta and then we had to rent a car and drive from Atlanta to to the port where we were taking our ship. It was horrible, horrible, you guys. But here's something that you may not know about Spirit. They're changing their policy for clothing. You can no longer wear tank tops, tube tops, all those type of things. So if you're planning on taking Spirit, whatever you do, find out what's allowed and what is not allowed anymore. Next up, let's talk about security now. There are a few things that have actually started on the cruise lines, and I talked about this before. I know a lot of you may have seen these before, but instead of your key cards now to get into your cabins on your cruises, some have already implemented the bracelets. Now, these bracelets, they're pretty neat. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you can also use that as a tracker. Let's say you have children or younger people and you don't want them to get lost. You want to know where they are all the time. You'll be able to track them with, and it's a family app, you guys. But that's a really, really good idea for those that are traveling with young people, such as we did. Something also very, very scary happened during the cruise. A young teenage girl came up missing. Her parents, they were losing their minds. Everyone was going through the ship. I really thought that they were not going to let us off of the cruise line until they found her. But everyone, all of the teenagers that she had been hanging with on the cruise, all of her new friends and so forth, everyone was looking for this young girl. Can you imagine going on a cruise and your teenage daughter disappears? This is something valuable, valuable even for your teenagers. But this is something also that they are implementing: facial recognition. So instead of having the bracelet or instead of having your key card, you will actually be able to look into a pad on your door. It will facially recognize you and you'll be able to enter. Yeah, things are really amping up, you guys. But we've had facial recognition in airports and so forth. I talked about this years ago. One thing that you're also going to see when you go on your cruise, at least we did with, it wasn't Virgin, it was Royal Caribbean. They made us take pictures before we actually went through, to get on the cruise. This was also to recognize your face in case you did lose, your lanyard with your card, your key card on it. At least they would know exactly who you are. So I thought this was a good idea as well. The future in cruise lining security, they are truly amping up. There are a lot of scary stories, you guys, that I'm going to be talking about as well. Something that happened a few times within the last year, especially. It's some really really sad things going on the cruise lines, you guys, and they have also caught a smuggler of, you know, illegal substances. He was taking a cruise and he was taking it to another port. Well, they caught him, but there are a few others who I'm going to be talking a lot about what you need to look out for, especially if you have young people. Now, drink packages. Some say it's a good idea, others say it is not. For me, I didn't get the drink package, nor did my companions, because we don't drink, right? It would make more sense to me as a non drinker or just a social drinker if I paid cash for, let's say, a drink a day or whatever. If you're not a heavy drinker, this is not going to be for you. And on some cruise liners, they are cutting you off, a certain amount every day. So that is up to your discretion. Now let's talk about tipping. Tipping, of course. I tell you what, we had the best concierges. We had the best room attendants. The way they did the tipping is they included that in our bill. So the last day, when you get your statement, you know exactly what they're charging every day, for your tips and your gratuities. I meant ours was, I think, $20 a day. So it ended up being, I think, $60. And what I did, and I suggest this to everyone, if you, especially if you're on a cruise and you're using your card, your key card, as your debit card as well, because it's going to be charged to your debit card, whatever you use that for. I checked at the end of the night because a lot of times I would just keep buying and buying and buying, and then I would forget how much I've spent. So at the end of the night, um, I'd say about 11 p.m. That is when I would always check my charges just to keep current on what my final bill was going to be. Next up, there are a lot of different ships coming out in 2025, but here are the sizes of the ships. The icons, especially in Royal Caribbean, those are the largest. The Visions, Radiance, Freedom, and so forth, they are smaller. If you'd like to know the different sizes, I will break that down on my other channel, my travel channel. But here are some versions that they are going to be. rolling out. I think one is already in process, but the brilliant lady that is making its debut, more, and Icon and Star of the Seas. These are large, large cruise liners. I can't wait. I cannot wait to get on that one. But these are mainly for families as well with children. A lot of different activities and slides and pools and so forth. But they are, I call those the big granddaddies of the cruise liners. But did you know that the Ritz Carlton, if you talk about luxury, here is luxury. Now, that's not a large cruise liner, that's more of a yacht slash liner. But this is all inclusive and very, very pricey. The prices that I saw were, I'm going to say about 4K. Yeah, about 4K or 3.5 British pounds, but 4K US. That's the starting point. And they go up in price. Here's one. This one was just built in 2025. The Luminara, a capacity of 452 guests. So that tells you that you do get a lot of one on one service there as opposed to the megas. But back to the luxury liners, the Evrima. Evrima, yes, Evrima, that is also by Ritz Carlton, that holds 298 guests. That was built in 2025. I'm showing you the luxury liners now. Luminara again. If you want and if you had the budget, I'm going to say be ready to spend 6K or more. All right. If you have the budget, try one. But here's something very, very cute, you guys. I kept wondering, why am I seeing people so excited about ducks? About ducks. I don't understand it. And I started seeing them hidden in certain spots, and I realized this is a game. People hide the ducks, they leave their names. It was left by so and so, and then you're supposed to find the ducks and so on. Certain cruise liners, they do have different little toys and so forth that they hide around the ship, and you can actually exchange them for gifts. All right. But yeah, so this was something really cool. I saw grown people so excited finding ducks. I love that. I love that. Travel documents, like I said, I hope you see this on your television so you can blow it up really, really big, you guys. But just make sure, especially in the climate now with you know who in office. Make sure you have all of your documents from your passports to your real IDs to your birth certificate, as much as you can bring to prove that this is where you are. And also, if you say in customs, I'm going on a vacation, the first thing they're going to say is, we need to see where you're staying. So, or if you're going on a cruise, you need to have those tickets available. You need to have, if you're just going, let's say if you're flying in and you're staying at a hotel, make sure that you already have your hotel reservation so that you could show to customs. They are cracking down like never ever before, you guys. Oh my goodness. But a few other things I wanted to show you. Did you know that you can actually win cruises in the casino? That's true. One thing, always remember that if you are docked on your ship, the casino will be closed. It is only open when you're out to sea. But if you accumulate enough points, I've known people that actually get free cruises just from playing in the casino, you guys. Now, I made the mistake, that's not me, but I made the mistake of overpacking. I was only going to be gone for 5 days. I took enough for darn near 2 weeks, and I didn't even wear two-thirds of what I brought. What I can say is if you're going to a warm climate with beach and water, be comfortable. The only time really you're going to have to dress up is at night if you're on the cruise, or, you know, things like that. You're not going to want to dress up on the beach when it's 100 degrees. Now I know what to bring are my cover ups and, my bags with all of my essentials and so forth. But now I pack a lot smarter now, as a matter of fact. It's a beautiful thing to plan for the future, you guys. Enjoy your time with your family, or don't be afraid to go solo. A lot of people are so afraid to go on cruises and go on trips by themselves. That's so 1990s, you guys. There were more soloers on the cruise than I'd ever seen before. It's a great thing. Sometimes you just need to get away, you know. Go on the excursions as well. What I say is go through, especially if you're on a cruise liner, use the cruise line, use the concierge, let them do all of the booking for you. If you go out in the mainland, you don't know who you're going to run into and if they're shady. You know what I'm saying? It's best to be safe than sorry. Sometimes your excursions may be canceled because they may not have enough people to fill the boat or so forth. So be ready for that in case they do have cancellations for your excursions. Remember which boat you are on. Some people that travel all the time, can you believe they actually forget which boat they're supposed to be on? Whatever you do, remember that, you guys. And they are very, very strict when you're going back on to the cruise line that you do have your card or whatever to prove who you are. If you don't have it, they're going to give you hell getting back on, you guys. Remember that. I have lanyards and I brought some, I think, for my family, but I keep them on me wherever I go. I don't leave them in my purse. I actually put them on my neck, you guys, because sometimes we may forget our bag or whatever. Pack a light. Pack a light. For a 3 to 4 day cruise, you're really only going to need a carry-on, you guys. And I will show you on the Travel Channel how to actually pack a carry-on and a backpack or another bag. That's all you're going to need. And I promise you, if you take that with you and you don't allow the cabin stewards or whomever to take it on for you, you can roll that right onto the cruise line, take it into your room instead of having to wait for it to arrive to your room. I always have mine with me now. So, pack light, you guys. Pack light, whatever you do. It's going to make it so much easier. So that is it. That is all, you guys. I will be seeing you on the Travel Channel in a couple of days. This channel, I am going to be coming with yes. I remember it is about Thornton Township and Dalton and the mayor, what is going on there, and what I've learned from some of my people that still live there. My family, we actually lived there for quite some time in Dalton, but yes, that's what we're going to talk about is Henyard and Jedediah. Until next time, peace, power, understanding, wisdom, light, and I will see you all next time.